This is Dr. Jack Barnathan with my good friend, Rich Guberti. This is the man who puts the creative artists on the stage and finds the right stage for you to present your best. Rich, great to see you today, pal.
Jack, how are you?
Outstanding. You know, when I say artists, we're talking about this guy who managed Aerosmith and has met, known, and worked with some of the most remarkable artists of our time. Rich, we were talking about real estate. It's going through some changes, but there's exciting good things coming up that, see, again, you're the creative, you're seeing. Just share a little bit, give us a little insight, because we have so many people involved in the industry, and everybody who's got a house or roof over their head is involved.
Well, I think these are great times for the real estate industry and real estate agents themselves, because the ones who are going to use technology to their benefit, they are the ones who are going to excel and succeed. And I am working with a ton of them down here in Florida. We're having a ball, and I'm thinking about putting together a podcast and getting them all involved in it. But one of the things down here is that the market slowed down a little bit. You're not listing the house and selling it the same day. I think it's taken about 17 days now to move these houses on average. One of the reasons is because a lot of the people, that it's like musical chairs, right? And now the music is stopped and everybody has a seat. So that's happening. The other thing that's happening is that the mortgage rates are going up a little bit. So that seems to be a big concern for everybody. And I am taking the tact or the belief that if you could own a house today for what you're paying rent, then if that's the payment you're comfortable with, well, then you know what, you should still look into owning that house. And as far as the mortgage rates going up, Jack, what I'm talking to people about, and what I agree with the people that have been giving me their input, is that if the mortgage rates continue to go up, well, you locked in at this lower rate, okay? Or obviously, if the mortgage rates start to go down in a year or two, well, you could refinance, but at least you own real estate. And that is always a winner. Anybody I've been involved with has always preached own some real estate. Yeah. And it just makes sense to me. But as far as the real estate agents go, what I see happening, and it's slightly disturbing to me, is that you have all of these people now bombarding these real estate agents with leads, almost as if it's Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, and these are the leads, and you can't have them. So there are companies now that are trying to get as much as $9,000 up front from agents to give them 12 months worth of leads. Wow. And I don't even know who these people are. Why even trust them with $9,000? They could be out of business in 4 months. Yeah. What kind of leads are you going to get? And then you have businesses like a Zillow, where every time you go to get involved in that, they're trying to tell these agents, well, if you spend $2,000 a month, you'll be in the top 3 in this zip code. And there are some agents that just say, okay, let me do that. And meanwhile, the zip code is maybe an hour and a half away from them, because it's the only one they can afford. Yeah. And guess what? All of a sudden now you may be driving an hour and a half to show a house to somebody who is not even ready to buy it. So I think that I say let the buyer beware, let the real estate agent beware of these people coming with all the leads, because that's just straight out of a movie. So that's also what I'm talking to the agents about. I think that the way to separate yourself, one of the ways to separate yourself, is with SEO, is with Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all the social medias, even YouTube, for Pete's sakes. I say get a presence on all of those. And if you're not comfortable in front of the camera, well, then let your product, let the houses do the talking for you, and do a voiceover, or use a drone videos, very popular. And don't be afraid to do something funny. It's not all about listings. It's not all about coming soon. It's not all about sold. Yes, obviously those are important, but throw something in there with dogs. There's one guy I'm working with that 6 videos, 200,000 views on Instagram, and it's 2 dogs, and they're a lot of fun. And guess what? Those things get more attention than anything. So find what is it that is unique about you. Are you a soccer mom? Are you a little league coach? coach your kids' mite team in hockey? Do you have dogs or cats or whatever it might be? Do you like to rehab places? I mean, let's do a video of knocking a wall down. Show us how you make an open concept kitchen. Knock the wall down. Just don't knock some load bearing beam down and blame me. But things like that, Jack. There's so many different exciting things that real estate agents can do. They could do a weekly or a monthly newsletter. Just a ton of stuff. And read up on things and be an authority. Be an authority. If you want to sell a vacant lot, well, why not tell the people how much it costs to clean that lot up, how much it costs to put a house on it, what does it cost to put a pool in the backyard and an outdoor kitchen back there and maybe a water slide for the kids. Give them all the numbers, give them, approximate numbers, give them an idea, the people, of what they could do with that piece of property that you're trying to get 15,000 to, in some cases down here, $1 million for a piece of property because it might be near the water. So I just say put deals together and present them to people. Obviously, make sure that they have credit worthiness and they have funds available, because otherwise you're just wasting your time.
Excellent. Rich, not just advice. This is like a mini course that people can learn from. Thank you so much, Rich Guberti. Everyone follow, don't just follow, get in the conversation with Rich. You're going to enjoy it on Instagram, on social media. Rich Guberti, thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Jack.